Today we have ChefPachi, a delicious cookie for parents and teens that want to eat something super healthy, filled with antioxidants, and delicious too. So we're gonna melt our chocolate, then we're gonna add cinnamon, turmeric, and some matcha. Then we're gonna add chia seeds, ground almonds, and a pinch of red pepper, because pepper and turmeric go great together. Now, if you want to eat them without the pepper, it's perfect. It's just an extra, or add a little bit of black pepper if you want. I had this one already and thought it would be nice to put it on top. It's going to be a little hot, but let's go and melt the chocolate. So we're basically going to put it in the microwave. My microwave is a tiny one, so I'm going to put them here for almost 2 minutes. In a normal microwave, it would be 1 minute. Check out how beautiful and shiny this chocolate is. You know, it's ready. Even though it doesn't look like it, you're going to see that we're going to put a fork into it and they're going to be shiny and perfectly melted. If you over melt them, then it'll curdle. But you can try adding a little bit of oil, and if it doesn't work, then you have to do it again. But it's just 2 minutes or 1 minute in a normal microwave. Our chocolate is completely melted, even though some of the chips look like they aren't. The residual heat of each chip is gonna keep them blending in a very warm style. It's like we don't want them to cook very, very hot, because, like I said before, it'll curdle and then we won't have this beautiful shiny chocolate. Don't worry if it takes a little bit, but what we need is this soft, warming, melting of the chocolate so that it comes amazingly beautiful. Now we are going to add some very healthy ingredients, and we're going to also wait for a minute for it to cool down, because we are going to add some cinnamon, turmeric, a little bit of pepper, some chia seeds, and some almond flour. The almond flour is fat and the coconut oil is fat. They're going to mix great. But we want it to be almost room temperature, because we don't want to add chia seeds or any of these other spices when it's very hot. We want to add it when it's a little cool. So here goes the almond meal, or the ground almonds, that coconut oil, and we need for the turmeric, the cinnamon, and the pepper I'm going to leave last. I'm just going to add a little, like a pinch. And then the rest I'm going to put on top as a decoration. We mix this a little bit, and then at the end we add our chia seeds so that it's well mixed and everybody gets a little bit of those delicious antioxidants in a cookie. How about that? And we don't bake this cookie. It just goes into the fridge for 10 minutes and we are ready with, done with our delicious cookies. Look, here is our mix. Check it out. Beautiful, delicious, and crunchy to eat. Wonderful. We're gonna place it in the baking pan so it goes into the fridge. We're gonna drop little drops of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a piping bag so that it's easier just to drop it like this. Or you can also use tiny, tiny scoops and drop it like this, because it's all we want is a tiny. I think it's good enough. A tiny cookie that can be eaten, crunchy, crispy, delicious. This one needs a little more chocolate. And don't worry if you get droplets there, because you can eat those too. And here you can make tiny cookies, about 100 tiny cookies. Or you can make them a little bit bigger. But I usually like making sweets, small, bite-sized, so everybody tastes them. And they can taste variety. It's actually not going to make about 100. It's going to make about 48. 40 to 48 of this size. You can make them smaller, as I began. But somehow they started coming out bigger and bigger. Which is absolutely no problem, because they are going to go to the refrigerator and that's it. They are ready. More here. Round. Last little piece for this one. Okay, so we're going to take them to the refrigerator, let them sit, and then in 10 minutes they're going to be ready.